All right, so we are now inside the home, and I'm just going to do a real quick walkthrough. The home is unoccupied, but I want to tell you that this is just beautifully. This is what I would call masterfully preserved vintage charm. I mean, I have an appreciation for it, but I'm gonna cut this soliloquy short, and I'm gonna let you judge for yourself. So it's a beautiful home. So I'm standing in the foyer right now. Looks like we have the dining room here, kitchen back there, stairway going up right here, coat closet. Solid hardwood doors. Beautiful hardwood. I just can't say enough about the hardwood. Unpainted wood trim. These are the old windows. I had the same windows in my house, in my first house when I bought it, and had those replaced, but just beautiful, preservation at its best. And look at that hearth. Just beautiful. And these hardwood floors, this is gorgeous. So we're gonna go ahead and right here we're in the main living room. And then this is very, very common, very typical of Northmoor Park to have a little separate reading nook. I think Northmoor Park invented the term reading nook. And built-ins. And check out that deck. I love the geometry of the deck. It's really nice. But it looks like you've got a little bench. I knew somebody who lived on Kenworth Road in Northmoor Park, and her little girl used to put on shows, a little Broadway star, and stand up on that like a stage. But yeah, here's the beautiful living room, very spacious. So here is just your preserved vintage charm. Beautiful hardwood, can't say enough about it. Now I'm gonna go in here, check that out. So if you like historic preservation, this is the home for you. There's a little laundry chute area. And it looks like this could be a utility closet or a pantry. That's probably the basement door, so we're gonna put that on hold for now. Let's venture into here. Okay, here is the half bathroom on the lower level. And it's got the beautiful Grecian tile, tiny toilet, understated vanity sink, mirror, wonderful light fixture that is contemporary but does marry into the vintage charm that the rest of the house has. So that's beautifully done. Now this woodwork is painted, but I think that's the only woodwork that's painted in here. Here is the back door going out to the deck, and we'll get some more perspective on that when we go outside. And here, a beautiful bay window. Again, your big windows, you love that natural sunlight infusing your rooms, your space. So we have that going on. This is a little dining room area, probably your little informal dining nook here. Give you a little bit more spatial concept here. So I'm standing in the kitchen doorway, looking out. I'm standing into the nice little eating area here. Then out there would be more living area. Okay, we're gonna go into the kitchen. Looks like we've got, this is Formica, but it's in great shape. Formica with a recessed stainless sink. Nice large window. Built-in cabinets with contemporary dish exposure. Gas stove, exhaust hood, all the way to the ceiling cabinets. No soffits, no dead space. That's very nice. Nice contemporary light that matches well with the stainless steel appliances. French door refrigerator, which is perfect for this space right here. There's where you would put your microwave. So it's nice that it's got a little place for it. And the hardwood floors here in the kitchen are wonderful. Okay, let's go out into the formal dining room. And you have your little door that you can close it off. And then we've got, again, we're looking at those well-preserved double-hung wood windows that are probably original to the home. And then we have an understated chandelier in here, and then you would drop your table right there center. So let me go ahead and back up and give you a little bit more spatial concept to the size. And I'll just pan around here to right there. You're looking at the light from the foyer ceiling. And we're going to swing that around. Formal dining room. And you could have a service for 8 in here easily. Service for 8 and maybe a buffet. Kitchen. Family room. More storage. Back door to yard. Hallway. Half bath. Basement door. And we're going to go down here because somebody's looking at it upstairs. All right, and it's been raining for 2 days straight. So they have, look at this. Talk about preservation of his historic charm. Look at this. Look at this. That is a dehumidifier. And I haven't seen one like that ever. That's an oldie but goodie. Glass block windows for insulation and safety factor. Block foundation, nothing too alarming. Basement drain there. Don't see a sump pump, and it doesn't really require one if you've got these old homes with a pitched drain in them. Let's get your laundry sink and your laundry set up down here. Crawl space. And that is really nice and sealed with the steel reinforced visqueen, so that's not going to budge at all. And that's kind of what I was talking about with the other home that I previewed in Worthington yesterday about the quality of visqueen that you use with your crawl space. This is what I recommend right here. So we'll go ahead and go in here. Not a finished basement, but a very clean, nice sealed basement. It's got great air quality. Looks like they've taken a lot of care and cleaned out their ductwork regularly. That's what those little pops are for, and those little patches of plugs are for. So they've had their ductwork cleaned. Again, we've got, let's look at the mechanicals. This one is, let's see, if I can find a manufacture date, 2014. Again, we've got the old vent stack, the old steel ducted vent stack for that. And we know it's high efficiency when it uses a PVC vent like that. So the average performance life for a hot water tank is 10 to 12 years. This is 10 years old. So this is probably going to need to be replaced sooner than later. I would budget it in your homeownership budget within the next 3 years. The furnace looks new. It's high efficiency. It's using a PVC vent stack. And sometimes you can cheat and see a manufacture date on the PVC itself and see when it was installed, but they've got a service record here. Looks like it was installed in 2018, so we're 6 years into this unit. That's a good age. There's a sump pump. We like to see that. In an old Clintonville home, we love to see a sump pump. Okay, looks like they got some spare closet doors and screens here. I don't see any rough in for a bathroom here, but that's not unusual for a home this age. But so far as the Clintonville basement goes, I would rank this an A. I would rank this a solid performing A basement for a Clintonville home. That's Clintonville's sore spot. So, but nice electric panel. I don't think I talked about the electric panel, but it's been upgraded and upsized. Looks like there's a little bit of room to grow. So we'll go ahead and head upstairs. And I don't know if you can tell, but it's a nice deep basement so that we're not ducking. So if you wanted to finish in this basement and drywall it in, you could. Or you can put in a drop ceiling even. Maybe post it up and abut it to that steel I-beam right there. That would fit nicely. We're gonna head upstairs. I'm gonna head back to the front of the home and check out the upstairs. Nice solid stairway, very quiet for not being carpeted. All right, we'll first start in the ensuite. So this would probably be your master. And it faces the front of the home. So it's a cool color of seafoam green. And the woodwork is flashed out in white enamel upstairs. Nice contour and plaster. I love plaster. When it's not cracked, I love plaster. So we'll check out the bathroom. So we have a tiled vanity with slatted cabinet doors. Again, well-preserved charm. Nothing too eyesore-ish, but just not updated. Ceramic tile floor, cast tub, and then your little 4-inch by 4-inch tiles. So again, well-preserved charm, well-preserved vintage charm. Nothing too eyesore-ish, and just very well done. Then you've got some cubbies back here, some built-in storage cabinets next to the bathroom. And I imagine that would be where you have your plumbing chase, where you can see your water supplies to your shower valve and shower head. This is probably a linen closet. Hi, Chris, you lucky?
Hi, BJ, how are you?
I'm good. Here's a spare closet. Now I'm feeling silly because I ran into you.
It's all right.
Okay. And I'm going in here. And this is the ensuite. Okay, I knew I was missing something. I called the front room an ensuite. Sorry. Had an off moment. This is the ensuite. So here, you've got kind of a Southwest New Mexico theme here. Linen closet there. A nice walk-in shower with an extra large 48-inch shower basin with a swing open door. Okay, very nice. It's lit up. Very clean. There's good craftsmanship here. I like the craftsmanship. But then we've got those canned lights, and they're like indoor floodlights is what they're using. But you remember those LED halos that I mentioned at that other home? That would really improve the lighting situation in here. And we've got a cultured marble vanity top with just a very standard mixer valve for the faucet and oak cabinetry. Showing some wear and tear. Could probably have some new stain brushed onto that, or even just sanded and painted. Okay, we'll go in here, and we've got this parquet floor. And at this moment, I'll say, this floor butter, or is it parquet? There, it's the oldest joke in the real estate industry. So this is parquet flooring, and it's very, it's vinyl parquet. So it's meant to emulate the wood parquet, but it's beautiful and it's all intact. Very well done. Now these windows up here have been replaced. So I like the vinyl insulated windows up here. But look at that backyard. There's your hot tub with a very distressed hot tub cover on it. And a nice flagstone patio. That geometric deck that I was explaining down there. Little gated area behind the garage. And that tree must be a beast to maintain. So that's a nice tall, it's nice and sturdy. It's a nice cedar tree, tall and upright. I wouldn't stress out about it. All right, so this would be the master, and you could definitely put a king, California king, dresser, chest of drawers, and anything else that you needed. And then in here is bedroom number 3. Again, the plaster is in incredible shape, but I love how they replace the windows up here with the insulated vinyl and casement windows. And the condition of the plaster, there's the only thing I see that even looks rough with the plaster, and that's just probably from a roof leak. Doesn't look recent, but that may show an indication where there was a roof repair made. But I really like how they've done this up here. Now, take a look at this roof. There's some moss growing. It's definitely in urgent need. That's going to be a sooner than later repair. And I would imagine a roof this size would probably cost an upwards of, yeah, see how it's just in bad shape. There's just a lot of lifting shingles, the moss, and that whenever you see moss growing, yes, it means that the sun doesn't shine there, but it also means that there's a vulnerability with how there's wear and tear on those shingles, and that the moss spores gets in there into the pores, the porous material of the shingles, and grows like that. And you can see they haven't cleaned up the gutters and haven't blown the leaves off the top, which they could stand up here at this window right here and take a leaf blower and blow them out. So just food for thought. Could probably replace the roof on this house for around $8,500. And then here's another beautiful color, lavender. And this would be your last bedroom up front. And they do have really good closet size for a home of this age. But what impresses me most is the upgrades that they have done, marrying those new concepts to the old concepts, making them all work, keeping the original hardware intact, and really preserving the vintage charm. You really, really should appreciate that. So I'm going to go ahead and head on down, but I'm going to shut the video down now.